Hi guys, welcome back to 31 Generation Woman. My name is Debuzo. If this is your first time, please do to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if it's not your first time, welcome back. So today we'll be talking about a very important topic that I know a lot of people actually avoid, or even if they actually talk about it, they don't go like in depth or give practical examples about it. And that is forgiveness. So before we go into the full, I expand more on this, do you actually believe or think when you forgive, forget? Because a lot of people feel that okay, as you're forgiving, because that's what it's about, you forgive and forget. So they feel that once you forgive, you also forget it. Or is there any other definition that you actually think forgiveness is? So I just want you to process that for a little while before I continue. So have you thought about it? So if you answer yes or no, I would like you to drop it in the comments so I will know before we go into the video. So a lot of people might give a very vague teaching on forgiveness and they don't go give practical examples or practical details or based on day-to-day life and all that. So I'm going to say this story just to build context on this forgiveness, and if I go and talk extensively about it. So I think that was 5 years ago. I really don't give full details, so some people will not know who exactly I'm talking about. So I had this issue with a particular person. It's a lady that I look up to. So and I really don't give full story about it, so you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. So that really got to me. It got to me because first of all, I never expected something like that from somebody like that, because it's somebody that I look up to. So it should be guiding me, giving me example, because I'm actually growing my field. So if you've gone there ahead of me, you started this journey before me, then you should guide me with examples, not of his word. But the feedback I got was so hot, and so the first time ever something like that happened to me. And I remember that I was actually working. I normally go to work and I'll be crying. I used to cry. I'll just tell my boss I'm coming. I'll go to the restroom and I'll be crying. I'll be telling God, look at what your daughter did to me, because I can't remember doing anything to her. So why would she hurt me this way? Hurt me. And when I'm talking about her, not she beat me up or something, but just with her words. So the words is actually powerful. I keep saying the way you actually see something. There are some things you can't take back because you already said them. So and nobody ever spoke to me like that ever in my life. My mom, my dad, nobody ever spoke to me. So it was more the first time I was spoken to like that. So it really got to me. I cried almost every day. I cried. There was one day I cried. Most of the time when I get to church on a Sunday, I'll still go to the restroom. I'm going to be crying because that's when I knew what it actually means to forgive. Most people don't say forgive and forget, but why this one actually got to me was that I took the person so dear, because people, they will always say that the person that you actually love the most has the capability of hurting you more. So I took her so dear to my heart. So it was so hard. Other times, because somebody have done something similar like that before, but I didn't take it serious because first of all, you're not that important to me, so why should I take it that serious? So it really get to me compared to her. So compared to her own case, so forgiving was not easy. I struggled with it. I told God I know. I was angry at her. I avoided her. It was one thing that has to do with her, and I totally cut off. Because most people just feel that okay, forgive and forget, but it's actually not easy. You have to cry it through, because the person actually hurts you, and if you have to judge this very well, you know that God, you know that I did not do anything, but it was a lot. Even within that period, I think I got a birthday gift. I spent a lot of money on that. All those things are not the process of forgiveness, and God had to take me through, but it was not easy. I cried a lot because I know that you hurt me and I have to forgive you. So I was carrying that burden, and I'm not the kind of person that putting things in my heart, because the way I was reacting, I started avoiding her, which is not okay, which is not the kind of person that I am. But I started during that period, I saw reasons why people actually avoid people. I'm not gonna lie, because it's actually not easy. So a lot of people just say, oh, forgive and forget. So the thing is that the difference between then and now is I still remember that case, but I don't feel hurt, I don't feel bad about it. So it's something that I actually laugh about now, but then it was not funny, because the person sent me out in the middle of the night, at 9 or so, and I don't really go into full details about it, but it's not a funny experience. Nobody have ever treated me that way, have ever spoken to me that way. So it was more it was new to me, and I was like, God, this is somebody you say you have been working on for years. So it took a while, but eventually forgive, and now we actually talk, we are cool, there's no issue. What I'm just trying to say is a lot of people will tell you just forgive, but they don't know that the forgiveness is not easy. Forgiveness is not easy. Forgiveness is hard. Forgiveness is hard. Most people just quote scripture, okay, God's word, they say that you should forgive and forget, and they just leave it at that. But forgiveness is hard. It is very hard. It is very, very hard. You cannot do it normally on your own. You have to tell God, God, please help me. But I had to go back to God during that season of my life. I had to keep going back. I would keep going back and I would cry. I was like, God, this is not your daughter. Why will your daughter do this kind of thing for me? What did I do to her? And stuff like that. But God, it was a process. God had to start working on this process of forgiveness. I had to start working on it. The first thing I think He told me to do was to get her a gift. I got her a very expensive gift to her. Then gradually. Most of people will say time will heal. Time will not heal anything. Time will only heal when you actually yield it to the Holy Spirit to actually work on it. But you just give it time. What you actually do, you forget about that experience, but the impact, the trauma I actually caused is still there. So most times you say from any experience you learn a lesson. So the lesson comes in two ways. You can learn a lesson to be more wicked, and you can learn a lesson to actually be more forgiving. During that period, I was faced with a challenge. After that issue, I was faced with a challenge where I had to go to God, and I saw reasons why I should be wicked to this person. I'm serious though. It was that bad. I saw reason why I should be wicked to the person, because I didn't deserve everything you did to me, or whatever it is that you are telling me at this point. So I had every right to be wicked. But you know, you are in a crossroad. I don't want the scripture God keeps putting in my heart as of telling, don't pay evil for evil, don't pay evil for evil, rather pay evil for good. So that was really different, but it's actually not easy. So I just wanted to buttress on it. So a lot of people just say, oh, forgive and forget. You can forgive, but you cannot forget. The only difference, or what actually shows that you've actually forgiven and really forgiving, is the fact that you can see that person and you can see smile about it. And the only way you can, because now if you use your normal heart and mind, obviously your flesh will fail you. So you have to keep going back to God and telling God that, please, I need to forgive this person. I need to let go. Because when you actually forgive somebody, it's for your own good, not for the person. Because the person, you can actually be holding somebody in your heart, and it will limit you, make you not move forward. But I don't know, but I can't carry somebody in my mind for one while. I will see you and I will talk to you. It's more like a burden. It's more like you're carrying a weight. So the moment you release that person, you are free. Imagine you're carrying that kind of weight and you see the person, you have made it a decision that whenever I see the person, you avoid the person. That's a weight. You keep feeling burden and all. But if you're able to let it go, you'll be really, really free. Forgiveness is for you, not for the person. And you can actually forgive and not forget. So you forgive and you not forget. The only difference is just that after you forgive, you can easily still remember the case and you're not hurt by it, you're not feeling so bad about it too. I don't want to lay it out there, and to also let you know that I know probably you might be going through something similar to that right now, and you don't know how to go about it. The best solution, the best thing to actually do is to tell God to help you. Tell God you want to forgive the person. Tell God that, oh, this person really hurts me, and I'm really hurt because I don't expect something like this from the person, but I don't know how to forgive this person because I'm really, really hurt at this moment, and the only person I can actually be sincere with to tell you exactly how I feel is you. So help me forgive this person. And if you are sincere with yourself, he's going to give you instructions on exactly what to do. Me, I was saying that he told me to get a gift. Most times people say that he also tell them to get a gift for the person, or he can tell you to do something else and all that. So forgiveness is not easy. People just overlook it. Just forgive the person, but they always take out that aspect of it being very hard. Forgiveness is hard. It is very hard. There are some that you have to cry your way out. There are some that you have to. Most of them you have to carry your way out. Most of them you have to pray to you. Most times, depending on exactly what happened or what the context of that situation is. So that's all of forgiveness. I don't wanted to put it out there to tell you that it's not easy, and if you're going through it at the moment, ask God to help you. So thank you very much, and see you on my next video. Bye.